Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all to our English 1 class once again. In our today's English class, we are going to talk about an interesting and easy topic, and that is calendar. As you can see, it's written calendar, which is given on chapter number 18. Okay, so today I won't ask you to open your book. Today I'll ask you if you have any calendar at home, use that. Or if you can't get any calendar, you can use your school diary. You can use your school diary to see the calendar, and we are going to talk about different things, some interesting things about calendar. As you can see my board, I have prepared a page, just a page of calendar. But before we move on to this, I just want to talk about the basic thing. Actually, I want to ask you one question. Students, if I ask you, why do we need a calendar? What will be your answer? Take time and think. Why do we need a calendar? Students, if you will ask the same question to me, if, my answer will be, actually just suppose if the year is going to start and I get a calendar, every time I just want to see generally when is my birthday, like on which day it is, when is the festivals, different festivals, when my summer vacations are starting, when I have to plan for trip to some places, which day is that, which day I can plan according to the train schedule. Actually, we see the days because we have to see the schedule of the trains also. So there are lots of things that I want to know. How many festivals are on Saturdays? How many festivals are on Sundays? So all these calculation I have to make. So this is the very first thing that I do with a new calendar that I get. But in generally, I just want to talk about, I want to tell you, students, it's for me, it's very easy to remember the date. Like today is 16th of November. I can remember this. But I just want to tell you, I'm growing old. And sometimes it's become very difficult for me to remember the days. Okay, what will be the day? What will be the date next Wednesday? Now I have to keep on calculating on fingers. So that's wonderful. Doing calculation on your own is wonderful. But sometimes when you are with your family members, when you are with your friends, and then you have to make some plan, at that point I need calendar to find out the date or the days exactly. Okay, I just want to show you, I often, can you see the beautiful calendar? I don't see calendar to just see the beautiful picture only. Yes, beautiful pictures do attract me. But, I just see, like next month, like when it is Christmas. It's on which day? Okay, it's on Friday. So, Fridays will be off. If I get off on Saturday, then 25, 26 and 28 will be off for me. So, there are some planning that we make, and for that we need calendar. So there are lots of things that we are going to talk about this calendar. I just want you all to keep your calendar ready with you so that the content I'm going to explain will be clear to you, and the question that I'm going to ask, you will be able to understand and can answer. So before I come on to this my calendar page, I just want to hang it over here so that we can see and we can use this. Student, first of all, I want to tell you, the calendar is actually useful because we come to know about the days, the names of the days of the week, and the names of the months of a year. And very important thing I would like to tell you, the name of the days and the month are always written in capital letter because these are special names. So kindly take care of this, okay? Now let's come to this. So this is also November, this is also November, okay? We will come to this later on. Let me talk to you about this. This is a page of a calendar, and let me write this is November. Okay, now what I would like to tell you is, now if I ask you the date, if I ask you which day is today, so if you know the date, it's 16th. So where is the 16th written? If you will try to find out, you will find, okay, this is here, 16th. So what it is written here, just see the days are written here. Okay, the name of the days are written here. So which day is on 16th? It's Monday. It's Monday. So if today is Monday, what day will be tomorrow? Tomorrow will be Tuesday. What day will be day after tomorrow? So this is today, 16th is today, tomorrow will be 17th. And day after tomorrow, let me write here, I'm using the term day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow will be 18th. It will be 18th. And what day is on 18th? So you have to see, okay, it's on Wednesday. It's on Wednesday. So in this way, calendar is important. It's telling us the date also. It's telling us the time also. Okay. Now let's do one more revision. Today is 16th. 16th of November. What date, what day will be, what day was yesterday? What day was yesterday? So 16th, what date comes before that? 15th, what day is that? Sunday. Day before, like the day before, just today's, the day just before today will be called yesterday. So yesterday was Sunday. And day before yesterday, I'm using another term, day before yesterday. Day before yesterday. So today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Today, yesterday, day before yesterday. So these are few terms that you need to know. We know about today, we know about tomorrow, we know about yesterday, okay? But here we are learning two new terms, day after tomorrow and day before yesterday, day before yesterday. So these are two new terms we have learned. Okay, now before we move on to the next topic, I just want to say there are 7 days in a week that you know. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here I just want to just attract your attention. The spelling is Wednesday, okay? And some students say Wednesday, but this is absolutely wrong. The correct pronunciation of this word is Wednesday. This D is silent here. This D is silent. We don't have to pronounce this D. And if you pronounce this becomes incorrect. So the correct pronunciation of this word is Wednesday. Z sound is there. Wednesday. Very short. Not Wednesday. Wednesday. And the same way, it's not Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Just in a very short way, we have to say it's Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's Saturday. It's not Saturday. It's not Saturday. Saturday. And then Sunday. So pronunciation is important. Kindly watch this again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there are 7 days in a week. And here we have learnt about two new terms, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we know. So now we are talking about one more day in advance. That is after tomorrow. Okay, that is day after tomorrow. And yesterday also we know that a day that is already past. And day before yesterday means a day which is even before before yesterday. So these new two terms we have learned. Now after this, I just want you all to know about the weeks. By week I mean, now you should also know that, okay, Monday here I am just writing, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days are there. If my question, if I ask you the question, how many days are there in the month of November? So now you can see and can write, but you might be knowing, you might be taught, but still I just want to repeat this. You know, we make feast and this is the wonderful way that can make our learning easier, and very convenient. Okay, so as you already have learned, I'm just explaining you. Can you see this part? When you make a feast, you can see there is a higher part, lower, higher, lower, and higher. It goes like this: higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, and higher. So when we are counting this, so I'm just first of all, let me show you here, and then I'll explain you. Now let's make the feast and let's try to understand this. This is January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, so after July, again we have to come back here. August, September, October, November, December. Okay, let me do it again. Now I'll do it here. It's January here. I counted here. January, February, March, April, May, it's June, and this is July. Okay. After July, again we have to come here. Okay. After July, and here July, August, September, October, November, and here December. So what does it mean? It means that those who are in the higher part, they have 31 days. All those months have 31 days. So February has 31 days. When you will look into your calendar, you will find, no, it's not. March, yes, March has. April, no, April doesn't has 31 days. It has 30 only. April, May, it has 31. June, it has 30. July, it is at higher part, so higher level, so it has 31. August, again it came here at a higher level, so it has 31. Okay, July, August, September is 30. October 31. November, here is the example, 30, and then it's December 31. So in this way we count which month has 31 days and which months have 30 days only. Okay, so this is one way to calculate. Okay, so this is something that is very interesting and that you need to know. Now only the month of February has 28 days. The month of February has 28 days. It gets 29 days after every 4 years, and that is called leap year. I just want to write here about leap year. Leap year has one extra day in that year, and that always come after every 4 years, after every 4 years. So, and where that one extra days goes to? It goes into the month of February. Generally, you will find in the month of February has 20 days only. But in leap years, it gets 29 days, 1 day extra. So in this way, 1 year has 365 days in a year. But when it is a leap year, it becomes 366 days. It becomes 366 days. So now after about learning all these, I just want to take I want to use this calendar, and I just want to tell you that how many Thursdays. Now just look at, either you can look at this or you can look at this. It's almost the same. If my question is how many Thursdays are there in the month of November? So here is a Thursday written. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 4 days are there. 4 Thursdays are there. So that you need to calculate. If my question is how many Sundays are there in the month of November? So just first of all we need to find out where is Sunday written. Okay, here is Sunday written. As you can see, here is Sunday written. How many Sundays are there? So it's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these dates are on Sunday. So all these are Sunday, and we have 5 Sundays. Here I just want to take catch your attention. Here also, if you will see, it's Sunday. So here also you will see 5 dates are there on Sunday. 1st November, 8th, 15th, 2nd and 29th. So all these are the Sundays. So in the same way, if my question is, if I look at the calendar and if I ask you the question, which day is second Wednesday? What day is on second Wednesday of this month? Second Wednesday. So this is the month calendar of this month. This is Wednesday, second Wednesday. So this is first Wednesday, this is second Wednesday. Okay, all these dates are on Wednesday. So first is this 4th, second is 11th. So what day is on second Wednesday? Okay, secondly, what date is on second Wednesday? 11th. It's 11th of November. So this is what, there are some calculation that I'm going to ask you in the worksheet that you need to answer. So before we move on to the other exercise, first of all, it's very important to see the calendar. And your diary is available to you. Kindly watch it very carefully and just see the number of Wednesday in 1 month, number of Thursdays in 1 month. So this will give you a good calculation to find out the date as well as the dates of the months. Apart from that, I just want to give you a very important assignment to learn the names of the days of a week and the months of a year, because sometimes still students make mistake in learning the names of the months, generally February and sometimes January, February, they make mistake. So it's better to learn the spellings. So this is something very important assignment that I am giving you. You need to learn all these spellings and then you need to do the worksheet given. Thank you.